Hey everybody, welcome to Sydney. I hope you're pumped for this one. Today we're taking you down under to the land of kangaroos and koalas for our epic countdown of the top 10 must-see sites and activities in Sydney, Australia. We're talking iconic landmarks, breathtaking views, and experiences you won't find anywhere else. So buckle up, grab your sunnies and your swimmers because this is going to be an adventure. First up, we're kicking things off with the Big Kahuna, the symbol of Sydney, the one and only Sydney Opera House. This architectural marvel is so iconic, it's practically got its own gravitational pull. And guys, it's not just about the looks. This place is a cultural powerhouse. We're talking world-class opera, ballet, theater, you name it, they've got it. Imagine this. You're dressed to the nines, walking through those iconic white sails, the air buzzing with excitement. You find your seat, the lights dim, and then bam! The music hits you, the performance begins, and you're transported to another world. It's electric, it's unforgettable, it's the Sydney Opera House experience. And hey, even if you're not a huge opera buff, just being inside this place is an experience in itself. The architecture is mind-blowing, the views are incredible, and the atmosphere is buzzing. Trust me, you'll want to snap about 1 million photos here. Next up on our Sydney adventure, we're scaling a true Aussie icon, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. This isn't just any bridge, folks. It's a steel giant synonymous with Sydney. It's not just a way to get from A to B, it's an experience. And the best way to experience it? Climbing it, of course. You can climb to the top and the views are legendary. Panoramic vistas of the sparkling harbour, the iconic opera house below, and the sprawling city. The climb itself is an adrenaline-pumping adventure. You'll be geared up and led by experienced guides. Conquering the Sydney Harbour Bridge is a badge of honor. Time to ditch the fancy shoes and throw on some flip-flops because we're heading to the beach. And not just any beach, folks. We're talking about Bondi, the most famous stretch of sand in all of Australia. It's got it all: golden sand, crystal clear water, and waves that'll make any surfer's heart sing. It's got a vibe, an energy that's contagious. As soon as you step onto that sand, you're hit with this wave of excitement. Whether you're a surfer, sunbather, or beach bum, Bondi Beach has something for everyone. Hold on to your hats, animal lovers, because we're about to embark on a wild adventure at Taronga Zoo. This isn't your average zoo experience, folks. We're talking about getting up close and personal with some of the most incredible creatures on the planet, all while soaking up breathtaking views of Sydney Harbour. Nestled on the shores of the harbour, Taronga Zoo is home to over 4,000 animals from over 350 species. From majestic lions and playful chimpanzees to slithering snakes and cuddly koalas, this place is a zoological wonderland. But Taronga Zoo is more than just a collection of animals. It's a conservation powerhouse dedicated to protecting and preserving wildlife for generations to come. They're doing amazing work in breeding endangered species, rehabilitating injured animals, and educating the public about conservation efforts. And let's talk about those views. As you wander through the different habitats, you'll be treated to stunning panoramic vistas of the harbour, the opera house, and the harbour bridge. Don't miss the chance to ride the Sky Safari cable car, which offers breathtaking aerial views of the zoo and the harbour. Get ready for a sensory overload, because we're about to dive into the vibrant heart of Sydney's entertainment scene, Darling Harbour. This place is like a giant playground for all ages, with something to excite and entertain everyone. Imagine a bustling waterfront promenade lined with shops, restaurants, and attractions, all buzzing with life. That's Darling Harbour in a nutshell. Whether you're in the mood for a romantic waterfront dinner, a fun-filled family day out, or a night of dancing and entertainment, Darling Harbour has you covered. Foodies, prepare to be spoiled. Darling Harbour is a culinary paradise, offering a smorgasbord of dining options. From fresh seafood restaurants with harbour views to trendy cafes and international cuisine, you'll find something to tantalize your taste buds. And for those seeking thrills, Darling Harbour doesn't disappoint. Experience the adrenaline rush at the world-class Sea Life Sydney Aquarium, come face-to-face with your favorite celebrities at Madame Tussauds, or catch a heart-stopping show at the IMAX Theatre. So come experience the magic of Darling Harbour, where entertainment knows no bounds. Hold up, adventurers. It's time to swap those city vibes for some peace and tranquility. We're stepping into a green oasis right in the heart of Sydney, the Royal Botanic Garden. Imagine this, Lush green lawns stretching as far as the eye can see, vibrant flower beds bursting with color, towering trees providing shade from the Aussie sun, and the gentle sound of birdsong filling the air. That's the magic of the Royal Botanic Garden. It's hard to believe that this tranquil paradise exists just steps away from the hustle and bustle of the city center. It's like stepping into a whole other world, a world where time slows down and you can simply breathe. Explore the different themed gardens, marvel at the diverse plant life, and keep an eye out for the friendly resident water dragons basking in the sun. So, escape the city buzz and immerse yourself in the tranquility of the Royal Botanic Garden, a true urban oasis. Get ready to step back in time, history buffs, because we're about to explore one of Sydney's oldest and most charming neighborhoods, the Rocks. With its cobblestone streets, narrow laneways, and historic sandstone buildings, the Rocks is like a portal to Sydney's colonial past. This is where European settlement began, and you can feel the history oozing from every nook and cranny. As you wander through the streets, you'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, charming pubs, and quirky shops selling everything from Aboriginal art to handcrafted jewelry. It's a treasure trove of unique finds. And speaking of pubs, the Rocks is home to some of Sydney's oldest watering holes. Step inside one of these historic establishments, grab a pint of local beer, and soak up the atmosphere. You might even hear some tales of old Sydney from the locals. So come explore the historic charm of the Rocks, where the past and present collide in a delightful fusion of old and new. Ahoy! We're hopping on a ferry and setting sail to Manly Beach, a coastal paradise just a short ferry ride from the city center. But Manly Beach isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey too. The ferry ride itself is an experience offering stunning views of the harbour, the Opera House, and the Harbour Bridge. As you disembark the ferry, you'll be greeted by the fresh sea air and the laid-back vibes of Manly. This place is like a breath of fresh air, a world away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Manly Beach is all about embracing the beach bum lifestyle. Whether you're catching waves on a surfboard, kayaking in the crystal clear water, or simply soaking up the sun on the golden sand, this place is all about relaxation and enjoying the simple pleasures. And hey, let's not forget about the Corso, Manly's main drag. This pedestrian-friendly street is lined with shops, cafes, and restaurants, making it the perfect place to grab a bite to eat, browse for souvenirs, or simply people watch. Fasten your seatbelts, thrill seekers, because we're about to soar to new heights. Get ready to experience Sydney from a whole new perspective at the Sydney Tower Eye, the city's tallest structure and your ticket to unparalleled panoramic views. Imagine standing at a dizzying height of 307 meters above street level, the entire city of Sydney spread out before you like a giant map. That's the magic of the Sydney Tower Eye. From this vantage point, you'll be able to spot all of Sydney's iconic landmarks, the Opera House, the Harbour Bridge, Bondi Beach, and beyond. For the adrenaline junkies out there, there's the Skywalk, an open-air platform that'll test your fear of heights as you walk around the tower's exterior, secured by a harness, of course. And if you're looking for a truly unique dining experience, check out the revolving restaurant, where you can enjoy delicious food while soaking up 360-degree views of the city. So, whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-time visitor, a trip to the Sydney Tower Eye is a must-do experience. Dive into an underwater world of wonder and discovery at Sea Life Sydney Aquarium, home to one of the most diverse collections of marine life in the world. This isn't your average aquarium experience, folks. We're talking about coming face to fin with over 700 species and 13,000 aquatic animals, from majestic sharks and playful penguins to graceful rays and colorful fish from the Great Barrier Reef. Walk through the mesmerizing underwater tunnels as sharks glide effortlessly overhead. Marvel at the playful antics of the resident dugongs and learn about the fascinating creatures that call Australia's waters home. Sydney Aquarium is not just about entertainment, it's about education and conservation too. So, whether you're a marine enthusiast, a family looking for a fun and educational day out, or simply want to support an organization dedicated to protecting our oceans, Sydney Aquarium is a must-visit destination in Sydney. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Sydney's top attractions. From the iconic Opera House to the underwater wonders of Sydney Aquarium, Sydney has something for everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Sydney attraction is, or if you're planning a trip down under. See you in the next video.